Hello. I have to open my game. I haven't opened it yet. DDLC. We are playing DDLC today. Doki Doki Literature class. We're gonna play the side stories today. I unlocked the side stories off stream because I didn't want to play the whole game on stream again because I played it like earlier last month. So my reactions wouldn't be like, what do you call it, natural. It won't be real because I already know the stories. So we're going to try Trust Part 1. I guess it's a story between Monica and Sayori, my best girl. Let's go. The song is so nice. Sounds like musical box. Hello Professor Shantoto, how are you? And hello Neiko Cat. Hi, thank you for lurking. Nana, hello Nana. Okay, let's go. Okay everyone, the literature class is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attendance, okay? Oh, I miss debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. Oh no! In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit her new members have been fruitless. I'm big fan, 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 I'm big fan. Okay. Nice. I'm okay. How about you? I'm good. I woke up like less than an hour ago, so my voice still have the sleepy voice. Thank you then for the beats. Wait, how much is that? 25 beats. Thank you for the 25 beats. I don't think I can watch your streams as much now since you start 2 to 6 a.m. my time now. Wait, where are you from? If you're okay with me asking. This week I'm just gonna try later streams, but I'm planning to make my streams like on Mondays 9 a.m. and then on Tuesdays in the afternoon, like, you know what I mean, like morning afternoon stream, so both my Asian viewers and my US viewers can watch. Yes. Yeah, so don't worry, it's okay if you can't make it. Hello, sorry I'm late. No problem, Dan. I saw you were playing Valorant. How's your game? Hello, Shadow Weller 914. Hello, how are you? How are all of you? California. Tasha's trying out new stream schedules to see which fits the viewers and herself. Yeah. So if afternoon streams are okay, then I will make morning and afternoon streams. Don't worry. Excel went and freaking top frag and we won, and then I ran back up to Iron 3. Unlucky. Asked him to just play pistol only. Okay. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The headline is, "Do you like literature?" Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. Obviously, what is that title? I can't just rely on people liking literature. Obviously, Monica. I need to sell them on a vision. A vision. But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. She have the whole club room for herself. She can take a nice nap. No need other members. Hello? Sayori! Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, I never do this. Hehe, is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is in fact the literature club. This is so loud. This is the literature club. Yay, I thought I got it wrong for a sec. I'm super sorry, it was like so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everybody? Well, about that, this is everybody. Really? Just you? But we are getting more members. I'm working really hard on it. Hold on a sec. If it's just you... ... That means I get to be vice president. Wait, vice president? What are your qualifications? Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be president. Now you're just making fun of me. Oh, I'm sorry. What was your name? Sayori. Sayori, best girl. In this chat, we all love Sayori. In this chat, we all love Sayori. Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard on this club. I know you caught me at a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? Good. I see we are on the side stories. These are so good. Yes, I love you. In this chat, we 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 love. In this chat, we love Sayori. 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 Sorry. Okay. I've completed 100% this game. I don't know why I love this game so much. I played the first game, not the DLC one, the first game to ever come out like last month, and I know I'm very late. It came out like quite long ago, right? But I really like it, so I got this one, the DDLC plus, and yeah, I thought I had to. I thought like when you start the game, it's straight away side stories. I didn't know you had to unlock it. I think I only unlocked 4 side stories. I don't know how to unlock the rest. In this chat we love Yuri. No, in this chat we love Sayori. By the way, I'm drinking water today, so if you guys want to, you know, redeem the hydrate, today is a good day because it's not Milo. Thank you Dan for another 25 beats, but no, in this chat we all love Sayori. Oh boy. Hello Professor Shantoto. Oh wait, I already said hello to you. Have you done any of the meta stuff? No, what is that? Meta stuff. I've not done that. Okay, it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know? I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president. I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reassuring, but it's difficult when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least? Well, no. I want to join now. Really? Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that. If nothing else, I'm good at that. So, ha 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 ha. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. Oh, I'm Monica, by the way. Monica, that's such a cool name. Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up. But you're smiling. Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the filer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it. So, what do we do first? Wait. I have to lower it, it's so loud. I bought the collector's edition for PS5 for this game. What's collector's edition? Is that the physical copy? I heard they are coming out with a physical copy, right? Is that it? All the hidden stuff in the files, you will find out more when you finish the side stories. Ah, there is a collector's edition for this? Yeah, what is that? Yeah, it was $29.99. Lol. What did it come with? Can you permit? Oh, sure. Permit. Oh, your name is so long. Let me copy paste. Professor Shantoto. Okay, there you go. What does that mean? What mean? It's still you can post the link on my Discord. I can put the link here for you. Would you like to do that, Professor Shantoto? I can help you, no problem. General, okay, I got it. Copy link. Okay, there you go. Let me continue. So what do we do first? Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members. I can do that. Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission. My mission is to make everyone happy. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it. Hey, do you like hugs? I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Then let's go. Oh, then let's go. Oh, I thought she's saying, then let's go. But as in like she hugged and then she let it go. I'm so dumb. Okay, some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides, Sayori whispers loudly, hug energy is what keeps me at my best. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. This is why we love Sayori. In this chat, we all love Sayori. Oh god, I wish I knew about that. Are you not able to get it anymore? Oh yeah, it's the physical edition. I've seen people buying, pre-ordering it, I think, or buying it. I'm not sure if it's pre-order or buy straight away. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then. It'll be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people. Yeah, me too. You can still pre-order it on Amazon, I think. I already bought it, so I'm not gonna buy it again. Lol, like the digital edition. I understand. I love the game, but not enough to buy it twice. Yeah, same. Are you guys gonna buy the what you call it? The merch? I think they have merch, right? Like there's plushie and stuff. I didn't buy the digital edition yet because I pre-ordered that. Do you get just the digital copy, or there's like keychains and stuff also included, or just the game? My girlfriend will kill me if I would start simping on these ladies. Understandable. Oof, I mean shrimping. Yeah, shrimping. No worries, I understand. Okay, a day passes and the time comes for the literature club. Monica and Sayori to convince As president, Monica ensures that she's the first to arrive to the club room. But she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining? No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday. But I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bounding through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper. Sorry I'm late, I'm here. It's okay, welcome back. And Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Take my hand. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Caution me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to lend you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward. Take me to your dreamland. Wow, that's a good poem. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori? Of course. Wait, no. That's the wrong side of the paper. Huh? I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed. Monica flips over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas. List of ideas for recruiting new club members. So this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often? I do, but I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I'm saying it correct, right? Poetry. I've never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week after I write it and I'm like, wow, this is stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic version of me doesn't agree with the person I want myself to be, or something like that. Aww. You should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that. Doing what? You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that. Oh yeah, I would love that. It's such a good way to learn about other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually. But you can when it's in a poem, right? Yeah! I think that's helping me form a more cohesive vision for the club. So I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was an accident. Me too. I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future. I'd love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together? My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane. My brain is a natural disaster. Sayori, that's terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Okay, look at the website. It comes with stickers, 4 standees, soundtrack card. Oh, that's very worth it. I will take a look at it later. Yeah, I looked at the stuff. It all seems really cool stuff. I can't wait to see what is next, cause there will be probably more messed up stuff though. What do you mean? In this chat we all love Yuri. No, in this chat we all love Sayori. I used to like Yuri, but I don't know, after the side story stuff, I kinda liked her. Yes, see? It doesn't help though that I have recently gotten into reading Junji. It's Ito, so I kinda gravitated towards Natsuki. I don't really like Natsuki. Yeah, even though her personality is irritating. Yeah, I feel like I like Sayori's personality the most, or even Monica. I like these two more than the other two. But Yuri is very pretty indeed. Okay, ... Make cupcakes. I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it? Let me think about this. I mean, when when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes? You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers? I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know? Wrong kinds? people would just come for the cupcakes and then leave. Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean. But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see, the next thing on the list, hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it. Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch, and we'll tell them to check out the literature club. Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're reading just for fun? Well, we could ask them, but then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more ideas than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them up on the wall. I'd definitely like to start doing that. I'm useful. I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like, join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people. What if we... Wow, I cannot put in so much emotion into reading if I'm trying to read correctly. I keep messing up my words. Sheesh. Sorry, can't stay long today. Need to get some sleep since I have a doctor's appointment tomorrow. No problem, Professor Santoto. Thank you for even coming. Sleep well and good luck for your doctor's appointment tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Take care. You too, Professor Santoto. When I said what is coming next will be more messed up, well, you will see if you do all the hidden file stuff. There is some hidden stuff in here, a lot of lore. Oh, okay. I'm excited now. Thank you, Shadow Weller 914 for the follow. Thank you. Okay, what if you told them about the club activities and stuff? What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for the club. Okay, Sayori, pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. You know, like a random passerby who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club? Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club. What the heck? Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine. Okay, what if I said that we like do group reading and discuss it together? I would probably nap through that. That's you, Sayori. Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know? Ugh, this sucks. Why is this so hard? Monica, don't be sad. What do you like about literature, Sayori? Me? Well, kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like, express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to your friends. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate. Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self. Be intimate with us. Okay, that's kind of... I'm just kidding. Maybe that might actually attract people. Who knows? Oh my gosh. What is it? I forgot all of my things in my classroom. I must have gotten too excited and rushed here. Silly me. Rushed but weren't... never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then? I'll forget if I don't do it now. Well, I'll wait for you then. Okay, it'll only take a second. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jotting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. ... Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Write into your heart. Write the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Write the way into your heart. ... Wow, that's lame. Monica! Thank...
After me in this chat, we all love Yuri.
No. Then, thank you for the 25 bits, but no. Follow after me in this chat, we all love Sayori. Welcome. Hey, after you finish this side story, can I ask you to play a song in the soundtrack list real quick? Sure, but I don't know how to do that. You have to instruct me. You have to teach me. But sure. I didn't know you can. If you change the song in the soundtrack, you can hear it while you're playing the game, or it's just when you're playing it only. If you get what I mean. I don't know if you understand. Monica, you startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. On the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book? Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing her homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. English, please. Well, I'll explain after you finish this side story. Okay. Monica, wait, I don't know how long is this side story. Is the side stories very long? Like 1 hour each or nah? Okay, Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. The two depart the classroom, with Sayori leading the way. This way. You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See? In here. Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me? You're the president, and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath, then timidly enters the classroom. This is so cool, man. I already love the side story. I like to see these interactions. I never see them interacting with each other only without me. The main story is with me in the dialogues and stuff. So it's so cool to see them talking amongst each other. They aren't terribly long. Oh, okay. That's good. Well, I wish it was long, so I can see more interactions. Tasha is so adorable. You mean Sayori is so adorable? Yep. I think you typo there then. Yes. Okay, that was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk and then walked out. That's kind of cute. ... But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room, Sayori feeling rather accomplished, and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Upon returning, Monica and Sayori resume their strategy meeting. They discuss various different kinds of recruitment tactics, from professional to silly. After going through Sayori's list, and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two end in a better spot from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah, I think we are starting to make progress. I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this? Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jotting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart? That's so cute. I thought it was a little over dramatic, but Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment. You know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit. What? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong. Yeah, but would you call yourself a perfectionist? ... Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. And it's like I can't accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me to try my hardest at everything. So I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envisioned it. But it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that. The vision. What's the vision? It's... Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. Some of them are longer. This first part isn't too long. Okay. I may have to go soon, so I probably won't be able to see you do the thing with the song, so I'll explain real quick. Go to the soundtrack and listen to the song called Crazy Hearts. Exit the soundtrack tab, click on the song again, though the length of it might change, and that's it. Or should I do... Oh, I can't even save now. I can't even save. I will do it later, but thank you, Shadow Dweller. I keep thinking your name is Shadow Dweller. Thank you, Shadow Weller. And no problem if you have to go soon. Thank you for coming. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to... Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart. I think what you're trying to do is to make the club that you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course. But I'm here to help you. Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We are really gonna make this the best club ever. Sayori nods and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner. And the only movement is the afternoon sun trickling its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me, you're the president. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the club room. No problem, and it is Shadow Dweller. Lol, you had it right. Oh yeah, it is Shadow Dweller. Okay. Was I reading your name wrongly just now? Did I say Shadow Weller? Oh my god, I'm sorry. Thank you, Shadow Dweller 914. Yeah, okay. In this chat, we all must love Yuri. Did you not hear what Shadow say? Yuri kind of get annoying, okay? Sayori is best girl. Monica smiles. Okay, this one I said. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't prepared for the self-reflection encouraged by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most? I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that, because it's the window to the real person inside of us. underneath the person who's forced to always smile and blend in, the person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly notices a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent is so pretty in my hair. Every day, I pluck some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nourishment yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck. Every day. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So pretty in my hair. Pluck, pluck, pluck. You're going to die too. And you're going to die, and you too. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beacons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends? I look in every direction, and the field I stand in, the prosperous field, is a barren wasteland, the fruits of my labor, the carnage of my joy. And that is why I decided I must become the flower. That is so deep. That is so deep. Sayori. Sayori. Lol, it's okay. The side story is almost done. This gets sad. The poem. Oh no. Sayori. What the? Wait. Sayori? Oh, it's the end. Do I do this? Trust part 2? Or do I start understanding part 1? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Pictures. So I got Sayori and Monica. Okay. Music. Daijoubu. Okay, so go to soundtrack tab and listen Crazy Hearts. Am I in the right one? I don't see Crazy Heart. Do I not have it yet? Playlist, all songs. I don't have Crazy Heart. I guess I have to finish the second part, maybe. I still love you, your reality, my song. Yeah, I don't have it. Do the song first, then you do part 2. Oh, but I don't see it. Crazy Hearts. Am I blind? Candy Hats. Wait, did I read Crazy? Oh, okay, Candy Hats. Okay. Sorry, it's Candy Hats. No problem. Do I play the full song, or I just exit straight away? Wow, is this nice song? Did I not hear this when I'm playing the game? I probably have, but I forgot. Listen to the song. Exit the soundtrack tab. Click on the soundtrack tab again and play again, though the length of it might change. Okay. It's track 17. Yeah, I'm playing it now. Nice song. So the song, the length of this song is 2 minutes 55 seconds. In this chat, we all love Yuri. In this chat, we all love Sayori. Oh, nice. I don't think I heard this song before. I know I hear Poem Panic, and I don't know the song da 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 na 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 na. I like that song. Then at the end of the game, there's lyrics to it, right? But I forgot the lyrics. No, it's only while here in the menu. Okay. No wonder I don't feel like I've heard of this song before. But it's nice. Yuri is so pretty in this drawing. Sayori is also very pretty, but Sayori best girl. But I can't lie, her purple long hair is very nice and her purple eyes. I was like, when I first played this game, I was like, I'm gonna go for Yuri, but Sayori just stole my heart. I love her with all my heart. Monica is not bad too, even though she's a bit crazy in this game. No, it's ending. Yeah, once the song stops, exit the soundtrack menu, then go back in and play it again. Okay, exit. Stop, and then go music, and then play again. Oh, it become 1 minute. Ah. Oh wait, it becomes shorter. Oh. Thank you for letting me know. I would not have figured this out because I probably won't play the songs. I mean the music. Holy. Luckily, I'm not playing this at night. Oh my god. The sound, the voice in the background. This is very Halloweeny. You go into the haunted house. They will play this song. Holy. That is very, very nice. Dear Sunshine. Okay. This is chilling to the bone. Yeah, it's very scary. Luckily, it's not so late for me. Okay. Thank you for letting me know that, Shadow Dweller. So we continue Trust Part 2. Begin this side story? Yes. Let's go. Oh, another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club tasks, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile. Sayori! I love her. Now it becomes a separate song you can listen to whenever you want. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. You is welcomes. I gotta go now. Gotta drive home. This one is hard to listen to, but I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. Have fun, guys. Okay, thank you. Have a safe drive home, Shadow Dweller. Thank you for coming, and thank you for the follow, and thank you for telling me the song. I like the second one also. Thank you. I love Yuri. No, I love Sayori. Okay. See, she's so sad, but she still put on a smile, you know? Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? ... I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial. compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that.
Trivial 335.
Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. ... Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it is also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So, I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Sayori smiles gently. Sayori! I'll promise if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. So, wanna teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about recruitment? It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need like some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and see what kind of things it see what kind of things it makes you think of. Okay. Oh, that was hard. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first and then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget what what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. Ahaha, I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out "you idiot" after she writes it down. No, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, and then I did the same. And then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks. I do too. Me, I mean. But also you, of course. Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayuri's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all of her random thoughts. Thank you, make the world cute for the follow. Thank you. How are you? Phew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I really oh my god, I keep saying words that is not even in the text. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing with you. Sayuri Beans. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do it. Thank you for the hate pats. You're hate patting me, right? Thank you, make the world cute. Hello. Hello, how's your day? I hope it's been good. Monica and Sayuri proceeds with their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. I love this side story so much. Not simply for their recruitment planning, but for their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. What is this? Cutscene. Okay, another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayuri came up with. Yes, you. Thank you for the hate pad. Thank you. If only this was the flyer we gave to the one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Right the way into your heart. Surely, common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully, Monica and Sayuri had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting where she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literature club is truly beginning to take form, but with that, the weight of Monica's shoulders becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigged structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her realm of comfort. It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out the sheet of paper and grabs a pen. She presses the tip of her pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. No wonder in the main story she gives the writing tip. She says, just keep writing, don't stop. If not, the ink will collect around the pen. It's because now we get to see why she said that in the side story. That's so cool. Thank you then for 5 bits. Jovially. What's that? Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her fingers across it. The girl then said, "Ah, nice. Thanks for telling me. Thank you for telling me her name." As she does so, the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. Hydrate, okay. You know, I have not eaten. I only eat like 1 or 2 scoops of, what is this? Hor fun. Oh, Cookies woke up. Good morning. Okay, she creates a second smear on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand, Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain. That's actually very good poem. And I'm not kidding, like as in it's actually good. ... Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. Are we gonna see a scene of her with her head on the... Oh no. The air conditioner seems louder today. I'm here. Hi. Monica hears Sayori... Oh. Okay, I think I have to bring Cookies to his room first. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. My cat wants to go back to his room. I'm back. Wait, let me put on my earpiece. Okay. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the adjacent desk. Bad day? Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to just be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while. Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. In this chat we all love Yuri. No, in this chat we all love... Oh no, Sayori. You see? How can you be so mean to Sayori? You see? What poem she freaking write? I freaking love Sayori, please. Good night, me bed. Have a good stream. Okay, good night, Nana. Have a good sleep. Thank you for lurking. Oh my god, sorry, I love Sayori. See? Sometimes I want to die. Sayori. ... This is really, really hard for me. Her voice shakes. So if I can do it, then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself. That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. I love Sayori because she threatened, then hey, you see, she's... No, it's not because she threatened you, it's because she is best girl, come on. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared. At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberately breath can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence. I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that. Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past. I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone. Sayori pauses again, her solemn expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is only 2 people, but it already means this much to me. Sayori! Monica feels a threatening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotion radiate between them. I'll just take all 4. True, that's true. But if I had to choose one, I would choose Sayori. I love her so much. Oh no, I'm starting to cough again. A feeling of connection as Sayori's emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy if you'd like. Oh, I have to screenshot this. Oh my, this is so. Oh, look at this. I love these side stories so much. Hydrate, okay, hydrate. Oh, okay, while I hydrate, let's look at this. I love Yuri so much. Stop it, stop it. Look at Sayuri. Okay. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayuri rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Though their contact, Monika can feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayuri's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is the only one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayuri's breath begins to quiver. She takes several breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say something she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice. I'm so worthless. I'm worthless and everyone would be better off without me. She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. Oh, I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. No, don't say that. I'm not good at anything and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me and I hate it. I hate it. You have it in your pictures in game menu. Oh, okay, thank you. Thank you. Oh yeah, there is. I forgot about that. I want to make this as my wallpaper. This is so nice. And the art is so crisp and I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, the more Sayuri speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die. As soon as Sayuri loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayuri needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monika offers a few words of comfort. But she knows, Sayuri said it herself, that the thoughts Sayuri experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayuri battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value, to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could ever happen. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us the vision and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayuri doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayuri take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayuri lifts her head and wipes her eyes. I want to make Yuri my wallpaper. I think it's Q-chan's art. Oh, I will go search Q-chan's art later. Hydrate and posture check. Okay. But thank you for letting me know. I really like looking at art. I have a Twitter account just only following artists because I love art so much. Okay, I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional? Sayori nods. It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah, well, of course it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would. Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches. Wow, that made me tired and hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy. Monica smiles. But I might want to get a snack first. All of a sudden, the door of the sound causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. Is that Yuri? A face that seems familiar. Yeah, Yuri. Picture. Where is it? It's there. Oh, I can set as wallpaper. Okay, I'm gonna set it later after I'm done. I love this. Side stories. Understanding part 1. Begin this side story? Yes, please. The club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door, causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Yuri! ... Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very conspicuously mouths to Monica, "It's her! It's the girl!" It's true. The girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems like she found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Am I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please, come inside. The girl fully steps in the door but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to feel containing her excitement. It's happening! Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far. But what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh, do you want to have a seat? We'd love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. It's set the wallpaper for the game menu, not your Oh no. Okay, then I'm just gonna use the screenshot that I took as my desktop wallpaper. Thank you for letting me know. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So, what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori and this is Monica. Sayori, nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy? ... Like books? ... Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool? Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle Dupont? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book and it's just... Yuri grins and presses her knuckles against her cheeks in joy. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuki taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways at Sayori, silently asking for help. I'd love to. It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great. I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in my locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quickly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll go get them for you. You probably only need to bring one for now. Sayuri nervously says that, noting to herself the considerable heftiness of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll go get one first then. Yuri exits the classroom in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayuri silently and exchanging glances. Oh my god, I wasn't prepared for this. What? Annabelle the porn? What? No, I did not say that. I did not say that. Okay. How do I handle someone so intense? I have like no experience with fantasy, except maybe stuff that I read when I was a kid, but that's probably like a joke compared to what she's into. I'm sure it'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other. Yeah, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only interest? Doesn't it seem like that? Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden. It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead. What the heck? It's kind of scary how you can pinpoint things. You can point things out like that, Sayuri. It's just like learning what makes people happy or sad. Yeah. Hey, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the administrative stuff and just focus on spending time with her. Yay, that's exactly what I want to do. Besides, Sayuri lowers her voice. I'm probably gonna need all the time I can get. She taps her finger against the dauntingly chunky book Yuri left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy. Oh, I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which combined with her short time gone indicates she may have ran at least part of the way. She makes her way back over to Sayuri and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayuri feared, the book Yuri brought for her is just about equal in size to the one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained in other books that take place in the same universe, so going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayuri nervously interjects. Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that. From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayuri while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no indication that she has anything more to add. So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club? Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault, since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club recruitment advertisements. I only found out because Yuri glances over at Monica. Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up, so she just walked out. Oh, it's not that she didn't notice, she was too nervous. That's cute. Okay. But still, yes, Sayuri is still the best girl. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how inconsiderate I was. But I decided that was probably irrational. Wait, no, that was totally my fault. I felt so bad for interrupting you that I just like walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interpret things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some reason too, such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but have a really hard time being. Oh my god! Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. I understand you so well, Yuri. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time. Aw, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come. Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that. What kinds of other things are you into? Like genres? I don't know, just anything, even if it's not literature. Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face. How about I'll tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into? I suppose that would be okay. Okay. Well, I'm pretty into like crafty things, like making cute little collages or decorating things like cards or jewelry boxes. Oh my god. I'm sorry. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends. So nice, but then I put it off till the last minute. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into. You sound quite creative. Not that much. It's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glues and stuff. So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Well, I guess I'm into nature. I love nature. Monica, I'm going to start a nature club. I would join. No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now. I'm not. Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as Vice President of the Literature Club. There, now you're stuck with me. Hey, don't give me responsibilities. Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri, I interrupted you. Go ahead. It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. I like going out into the woods or to the park. Just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. Isn't library the best? Or park is so noisy. It's peaceful. Library is more peaceful. Just nice to kind of remove myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate autonomously for a while. When do you like to do that? It just depends on my mood. After school, on the weekends, whenever I feel like I need it. Wow, I feel like I would never have the time to do something like that. I find that we have a lot more time than we think we do, if you don't let it slip through your fingers. The three continued their conversation, led primarily by Sayori, but with Monica chiming in every now and then as well. Monica had intended to leave it to Sayori and focus on her own work, but she found it too difficult not to join in. Before they knew it, the end of the day was upon them once more. Oh, it looks like we should be wrapping up for today. So, are you two going to be starting on that book the next club meeting? That's the plan. I'm so excited. Sayori beams. Yuri collects her things. Once packed, Yuri wordlessly waves to Sayori and Monica with a gentle smile. Bye! As Yuri exits, Sayori enthusiastically returns her farewell. Once again, Sayori and Monica are left in the club room. Sayori, you are a lifesaver. I didn't do anything, I just talked. Still. Besides, it really lifted my mood. It feels really nice when I can put my energy toward other people like that. She was really excited to be included, you know? It made me happy. Well, there's no doubt in mind that she'll have a great time here with you engaging her. How are you feeling about starting the book with her next meeting? I'm kinda scared, but I think she'll be happy as long as I'm trying my best. I think you'll do great. After the surprise of a new club member, it seems like everyone has their spirits lifted with something new to look forward to. Thank you for the hate pad again, make the world cute. Thank you. Another school day ends. Swallowing her anxiety, Yuri makes her way to the club room, expecting to be the last one to arrive. As she opens the door, she's surprised to find only Sayuri in the club room. Oh, where's Monica? Practicing her piano? It's club time again. Monica went to the computer lab. So it's just us today. Is that okay? Yuri silently nods, unable to make eye contact. I'm sorry about yesterday. Sayuri tilts her head, unsure of exactly what Yuri is talking about. Well, I mean, the way I got overly excited to share my books and how you had to stop me so we could talk first. It was so inconsiderate of me. I got too excited and forgot to think about everyone else in the club, so... Yuri, you didn't do anything wrong. I thought it was cute how excited you were... ... Well, still... I think I can change my mind about the book. We don't have to read it. Huh? Why? Because... I know you're just humoring me anyway. In retrospect, it's rather obvious that nobody was truly interested. But if you like it so much, then it must be worth sharing. I've already decided I'll join the club, so you don't have to try so hard to entice me. That's not what I was doing. A moment of uncomfortable silence stretches between the two of them. Well, the thing is, we don't even have any club activities yet. I mean, Monica and I have just been working on recruitment stuff mostly. So it just sounded like something fun that we could do together, reading your books. You know, like as a club activity. That would be okay, right? ... Why am I being so resistant to this anyway? It's exactly what I wanted in the first place, and you're being so nice about it. I really don't know what's wrong with me. I'm sorry for being like this. You don't have to apologize. Just tell me if there's anything I can do to help you feel more comfortable here. Sayuri pulls her desk against Yuri's and sits next to her. The book in question is already on Yuri's desk. I was trying to understand that sentence. Peering over, Sayuri reads the cover of the book. Dusk Bell, Part 1 of the Everlast Saga. It's a Dusk Bell by Annabelle. ... Sorry, I'm ready now. Oh, right. I should probably get some paper. Yuri grabs a spiral notebook of hers and tears out a few sheets of paper. Wait, how come you need paper? Oh, it's useful to draw things out sometimes, like maps, timelines, family trees, or just for taking notes. That is so weird. Sometimes there's like book that has like more than 10, 20 characters and you're so lost as to who is who, and the author doesn't repeat to you who they are. So I had to write their names and this guy is a shopkeeper, this guy is the shopkeeper's brother, shopkeeper's sister, this is the teacher, this is the teacher's husband. Yeah. Yuri, no, Sayuri, suddenly I forgot her name. Hello, Satos Toons. Just Monica. Just Sayuri. I love Sayuri. Anyway, how are you, Satos Toons? I hope you're doing well. Oh, you forgot her name? It's because I see Yuri and Monica name, so I suddenly forgot. Okay, I drink so much water, I think I will have to pee a lot in this stream. So okay, I read this. Notes? I mean, yes, that's an effective strategy. Exactly. I'm sure it will be especially helpful for someone new to the genre. ... Sayori's joke flew completely over Yuri's head. But thinking about it, she decides that it's probably for the best that it did. Yeah, if not, Yuri will be like, never mind, we don't have to read. Well, I'm not used to having company through this, but I'll try to make it as accessible as possible. I trust you. You're like super smart. Oh, please. Yuri tries to dismiss the compliment, but she can't hide her smile and light blush. Ah, you see, Sayori, she's so nice. She makes other people happy. You can't generalize intelligence. I'm only smart in the things I have a lot of experience with. Contrarily, I'm awful at anything involving real people. That should be evident enough from the 2 days I've spent here so far. So in my eyes, it's everyone else who comes off as smart, especially you. No, Sayori rubs her shoulder against Yuri's. You're such a sweetheart when you're not being shy. ... Anyway, would you like to get started? Okay. After the minor diversion between them, the two get back on track with their planned club activity. Yuri begins to guide Sayori through the basics of the fantasy world her story takes place in. The more of it she details, the races, factions, history, elements of magic, the more questions Sayori seems to have. This sounds like a very interesting book. Like, even I want to read it now, even though it probably doesn't exist in real life. Okay, but despite Sayori's expectations, Yuri eloquently guides her way through it in a way such that it's fun to follow along. It becomes evident that the world-building aspect of the story, not just the story itself, is one that Yuri finds her passion leaning towards. The stream keep lagging, my stream keep pausing, is it? I don't know, maybe it's me who's lagging? I'm not sure. Okay. I haven't lagged. Okay, maybe it's because you're playing game or you have more than 2 streams open. Oh wait, if you click out of your Google Chrome, it will lag. That happened to me also. Okay, how do people come up with this stuff? That's how I thought when I first started reading books, and I really wanted to be an author when I was younger, but I can't write for shit. So I just read books only and gave up on the idea of being an author. Probably me, yeah, maybe. It's like the exact opposite of the writing that I do. What kind of writing? Oh, like poetry and stuff like that. The things I write are like just putting down the feelings that come into my head, you know? But this is like, there must be so much planning and hard work. You're into poetry? Thank you. Oh no, I don't know how to say your name. Skurzinski Swiratka. Thank you, Skur. Thank you, Skur. I hope I'm saying your name right. Probably not, but thank you for the follow. Welcome. How are you? Okay. I think there's an appendix that includes some of the kingdom's written works like poetry and folk songs. No way! Yuri giggles, filling Sayori's heart with happiness when she realizes it's the first time she heard Yuri's laugh. It means Yuri must be having fun. Anyway, I think we can get started reading now if you're ready. Okay, but I can't read very fast. Oh, that's fine. I'm very patient. Patience is something I pride myself in. I see. Sayori jots Yuri is patient into her notes. Hey, that's for the book. I'm just kidding. But I'm kinda glad you're patient because I need that sometimes. A lot of times. Sayori flips through her first few pages of the book, getting past the table of contents. Okay, chapter 1. The room becomes silent as the two of them begin to read. Read. I say breed. Begin to read. But the silence only lasts for a second before Sayori speaks up again. What does vindicated mean? Well, in this context, it essentially means that he was proven innocent. It's okay to ask questions, right? Of course. Sayori turns the page. Are these footnotes? A lot of the dialogue has cultural references that require explanations to be understood. The two continue reading. Yuri's relaxed expression remains unchanged. Meanwhile, Sayori's expressions grow intense as she tries to make her way through the dense text. Up until now, the expressions have been reversed, with Sayori easily navigating social situations and Yuri struggling in them. But the tables have turned. Wait, are they talking about the past right now or the present? Where? Right here. They are talking about the past. These paragraphs are describing a flashback that Barnes is having. But they didn't tell me that. It's implied from the context. Sayori rubs her temples. The two of them continue, with Sayori asking fewer questions. She begins to understand the value in the notes as she finds herself referring to them somewhat often and even adding to them. But her reduction in questions comes not from her getting used to the reading, but rather from her fearing that she'll come across as stupid. No, you're not. It's okay to ask questions. At last, Sayori reaches the end of the chapter. I think we can stop here for now. Okay. Sayori takes a deep breath and closes what little of the book she's gotten through so far. So, what are your thoughts up to this point? Sayori tries to find words. Am I doing well so far? I'm not sure I understand. Well, I don't know. When it takes me so long to read and understand things, it makes me feel really dumb. But I really like how into it you get. It makes me want to keep going, to keep doing my best so I can see it the way that you do. ... The relaxation in Yuri's expression fades. I see. Yuri quietly gathers her things. We can continue tomorrow, right? Yuri pauses, then shakes her head. We can do something else tomorrow. But I'm sorry. Wait, sorry for what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't want to do this anymore. That's all. I'm sorry that I made you. ... Yuri leaves. You weren't making me. Sayori is left alone with her words. How did this happen? We were just having fun. We were having fun just a second ago. It's my fault. I said something stupid and hurt her. I should have just told her that I enjoyed it. Monica trusted me with this. It's the only thing I'm good at and I've still messed it up. What if she doesn't want to come back? Drowned in guilt, Sayori stares blankly at her desk, spread with notes. The book sits next to them. Right. If she wasn't coming back, then she wouldn't have left the book here, right? Unless she forgot to take it with her. It's a bit funny when someone tries to read my nickname. How do you say your name? I don't know how to say your name. I want to say it correctly. By the way, I think I have to take a toilet break. Just give me 2 minutes, 1 to 2 minutes. I'll be back. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. Unless she forgot to take it with her. Ah, this is horrible. Was it really because she thought I wasn't enjoying our time together? Or maybe she wasn't enjoying our time together because I'm not good enough? I probably let her down so much by having trouble following along. Yeah, I'm sure if I was smarter, she would have been having so much more fun. I need to do better for her. Sayori, please don't be so hard on yourself. I feel so bad just looking at this. Oh, what's this? Oh, that's so cool, cute. Ding ding ding. Just Monica. Sayonara. Okay, side story. Understanding part 2. Here because Neiko cat got a gun to my head. Hello, iPanda? Is that how I say your name? Hi, iPanda. Thank you for coming. Neiko cat as in Nana, right? Nana. Thank you for coming. Hydrate. Okay, hydrate. You want me to pee how many times in this stream? I almost finished half a bottle of water. Half of 1.5 liter. Drink again. Okay, I mean hydrate again. Yes, her. Thank you, Nana, if you're here. I think she went to sleep, right? But thank you. Thank you for asking people to come. Thank you, iPanda, for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. How are you? I forgot to ask you that. How are you? Hydrate again? Okay. Let me just begin the story. Thank you then for asking me to drink. Okay, thank you then for asking me to drink. I'm gonna finish a 1.5 liter of water today when I haven't drink a drop of water for years before this. You don't need to read it correctly. It's hard for me to explain how to read it. Okay, so should I just address you as Skur? You know, skirt. It sounds like that. Skurzinski. Is it? Am I saying it correctly? Skurzinski. How are you? I'm good. How are you? I hope all of you are doing fine and well and are having a great day so far. For the first time, Sayori is the first to enter the club room. Anxiety courses through her relentlessly. Will Yuri show up today? Sitting at a desk, she stamps her feet in an attempt to calm down. Why am I letting this affect me so much? I'm doing everything I can to make Yuri happy. But my best wasn't good enough. But it was still my best. But I'm letting everyone down. I'm always just a disappointment. Sayori continues to wrestle with her self-deprecating thoughts. Every tiny noise caused her to leave her head in anticipation of Yuri's arrival. ... Minutes pass and nobody enters the club room. Not Yuri or Monica. I'll enter. Gosh, I'm so late. Why did I offer to help those other students with their work? Because they're so nice. I'm such a pushover sometimes. That's what pushover means. I thought pushover means you push over someone, as in like someone else is the pushover, not you are the pushover. Now I understand. Okay. It's going to leave such a bad impression on new club members like Yuri if I'm not the first one there. Monica rounds the corner, approaching the club room. As she does so, Yuri? Ah! Yuri jumps at the sound of Monica's voice. She's sitting outside the club room against the wall next to the door. Embarrassed, she quickly closes the book she was reading and stands up. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry I'm late. You didn't have to wait outside for me. The door to the club room is open. It's not. Yuri stammers, unable to explain herself. She peers inside the club room through the window, then looks away. Actually, I was wondering if I could help you today instead. Huh? Me? With club publicity stuff? Yes. Monica is utterly confused. Why is Yuri asking this all of a sudden when she was so eager to spend time with Sayori before? Did they not get along after all? You read it good now? I forget how to say it. Skurzinski. Yes, Skurzinski. Yes, thanks. Good. Why I say thanks? Monica looks into the club room herself to see Sayori sitting alone inside. Okay. It's kind of a simple job, but I'd be happy for you to tag along. Me too. Monica is worried, but she finds it difficult to insert herself into whatever conflict that may have arisen. It's a little ironic. Wait, is that my cat? Yeah, it's my cat. It's a little ironic. She realizes that she could be so conflict avoidant after having been in the debate club. Okay, let's take a walk together. I just have to make copies of the new flyers, then go around to the billboards and replace the old ones with the new ones. Yuri nods and the two set off. The two walk in silence. Without Sayori, Monica finds it quite difficult to strike up conversation. So, how's everything been going? Fine. That's good. Neither of them follow up with anything more. Monica tenses up at the stinted conversation. How the heck does Sayori do it? Sorry, I didn't see you yesterday. I went straight to the computer lab to work on the flyers. Sayori told me. What did you two end up doing yesterday? Just some reading. Oh, I'm glad. It's really starting to feel more like a literature club now. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I felt so intimidated at first when I heard about the kind of reading you were into. But you know, it's kind of stupid of me because I'm just intimidated by things I'm not good at. And it's silly to assume that everyone who comes to the club will just have the same interests as me. But it's so cool that you were able to get Sayori into it. It's like the club is working. I'm really happy about that. Wait, but it's so cool that you were able. Okay, understand. She's not into it, huh? She's not into it, and I'm stupid for forcing it onto her. Yuri falls silent again, as if she started her thoughts but can't figure out how to continue it. Hello, make the world cute. I hope you're enjoying the stream, even though I'm reading it wrongly so many times. Did something happen? Yuri sighs. No, it's just me. Yuri pauses. I'm thinking. A moment passes in silence, then Yuri shakes her head. I shouldn't be complaining to you all of a sudden. Don't be silly. I won't think you're complaining. I just want to make sure you feel welcome. If it's important to that, then you can tell me anything. Well, I do feel welcome. Too welcome, I guess. It's not an issue with the club, it's just an issue with me. So I feel wrong to inconvenience you with it. Monica pauses and thinks. Well, what if we put it this way? It's my job as president to understand the needs of the club members, right? We are going to have all kinds of people joining the club, hopefully anyway. And learning about the diverse needs and interests of everyone will help me come up with the club activities that everyone can be happy with. That everyone can be happy with? Not just only some people, of course. I'm distracted by my cat meowing. I need to be looking out for everyone. Otherwise, what kind of club would it be? I see. Yuri looks a little more relaxed. It signals to Monica that switching from a sympathetic approach to a pragmatic one was a good choice. Each individual truly does have their own needs. Okay. You're doing lovely. Just relax yourself, Hannah. Okay, thank you. I will try to relax. Yuri takes a deep breath. So does Natasha. I'm a really weird and awkward person. I've accepted that about myself. I just don't know how to, I guess, connect with other people. How is it so easy for everyone else? How do you just make conversation about any arbitrary topic? I can talk for hours about things that I'm into. Unfortunately, so much that I don't know when to stop. But for anything else, I just have no idea what to say. So I understand that about myself. I'm just not good with people. I can't help it. Hydrate, stretch, and posture check. Okay, thank you, Max. How are you? Welcome. Okay. So it feels like whenever I'm confronted with a new social situation, I'm either ignored or made fun of or taken pity of. Not of. And Sayori falls into the third category. She what? Hold on, you're saying that Sayori is taking pity on you? Yuri nods. I just want to be treated like a normal person. If you don't like me or you don't connect with my interests, then just tell me. I can accept that and move on. Sayori is too nice to me. I'm so stupid for not realizing that she would just go along with whatever I pushed onto her. Nobody deserves to put themselves through that kind of discomfort just because they pity some weirdo who doesn't know how to make friends. Oh, it's the worst feeling. I hate it. Yuri's sharp words cut through the tense air. Somewhere in the middle of the conversation, the two stopped short in the hallway, prioritizing the conversation over their original task. Monica looks at Yuri. Yuri only looks down with her fist clenched. I think you should tell her that. I could never say that to someone's face. It's pathetic. Sayori is different. Making people happy is the most important thing to her. I'm sure that's all she's trying to do. So if you're able to explain to her what makes you happy, then she'll do anything to make it happen. That's the problem. What kind of friendship has one person always trying to cater to the other person's weird needs? ... I'm sorry, I'm making myself sound so... No, I think I'm starting to understand. I'm doing good, just chilling out. Okay, I'm glad that you're doing good. That's a cute side story. Yes, I love this so much. My favorite one was probably the first one, but yeah, this one is also good. Monica hesitates to finish her thought out loud. It's something that Sayori would be able to say better. Sayori is someone who will give anyone however much kindness they need in order to smile. But Yuri, who has difficulty accepting kindness, must be driving Sayori to be even more assertive in her kindness, further exacerbating the matter. Neither person is to blame, but it's an issue that can't be resolved without them understanding each other better. Sayori wants to be a friend, I promise that. It's okay for different people to have different needs. I mean, Sayori, she has her own needs too, but good friends work together and can be what they need for each other. And did I say that right? You just have to have a good communication and talk about it. I don't have good communication. Yuri stops and shakes her head. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. My head is just... it's so resistant to everything. I'm pushing such a kind person away from me because of it. Yuri pauses to think. I'm so tired of this cycle I'm creating for myself. I think I'm afraid of people pushing me away, so I just push them away first. How thoughtless and immature of me. Yuri takes a deep breath and exhales. I didn't mean... Shadowblade GMG, thank you for the luck. Thank you. I hope you're doing fine. I didn't mean for this to turn into a whole venting session. But I understand now that I just need to communicate with her. You're totally fine. It's for the club, remember? You're just You're just helping the club a better place for everyone. Yeah. Yuri falls silent again. She looks like she wants to say something. This is kind of critical thinking is something that I'm really bad at, you know, about people. So thank you. Anytime. Monica smiles at Yuri. For just a moment, Yuri finds it in herself to meet Monica's gaze, returning a shy smile of her own. Ah, she's opening up. Good. Yuri is so sweet. Yuri and Monica finish replacing the old flyers with the new ones. More accurately, Monica mostly did the work while Yuri followed along. But as the club room once again draws near, so does Yuri's confrontation. I can't do this. Yes, you can. It'll be great. Yuri sighs and shakes her head. I'm never going to feel confident enough. I just have to do it. If I don't do it now, I never will. Yuri starts towards the door, but then turns to face Monica. You're not just going to wait outside, are you? I can take a walk. Want me to get you a coffee or something? Actually, I prefer tea. I like to make my own though, so please don't worry about it. Although I was supposed that's one downside of reading here in the club rather than at home. I don't get to drink tea while reading. Sorry, I guess that has nothing to do with this. You know, now that you mention it, I bet we could get permission to keep stuff for tea in the club room. You can use like an electric kettle to heat up water, right? Would that really be possible? I'll look into it. I think it would be great. Yuri smiles and nods at the thought. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Good luck. Monica waves at Yuri, then turns around and departs down the hallway as Yuri's smile fades once more. A moment of daydreaming about tea isn't enough to save her from the anxiety of the task that lies before her. But it must be done. Taking one deep breath, Yuri timidly opens the clubroom door. Yuri? Wait, hold on, I'm not done yet. Sayuri shuffles a bunch of papers around. Yuri stammers, her words suddenly caught in her throat. At that moment, she realizes how Sayuri has been spending her afternoon. I wasn't expecting you to come today. I was really hoping to make it all the way through the next chapter first. But I got most of the way through it. And look, Sayuri holds up a sheet of paper. It's a page of notes beautifully produced with indentations, categories, and even color coding. As Yuri sees it, her expression shifts from anxiety to despair. I was afraid you were getting disappointed in me, so I've been trying really hard. Stop. Yuri presses her fist against her forehead. Please stop. I can't take this. Yuri? Sayuri's voice quivered in shock after having received the exact opposite response she was expecting. I'm sorry.
Yuri, Yuri, I love you.
Yuri, I love you. Sayuri, I love you. Sayuri looks away in guilt. Did I do something wrong? I don't understand. So if I did something wrong, please tell me. Yuri shakes her head. No, it's me. I keep putting myself in these situations where people are afraid to treat me normally. If you don't like this kind of reading, it's okay. Please, just tell me. I don't need to be treated differently just because I'm weird. But I don't treat you differently. I just want my friends to be happy. So I thought that if we did something together that you really like, I don't want your pity. ... Why did I do that? Hello Nyatasha. Hello hello VBI-kun. Hello. How are you? Thank you. Oh, thank you VBI-kun for the follow. Thank you. How are you? I'm good. Yuri sinks to her knees. Her voice squeaks. I'm sorry. Tears of guilt and self-loathing began to stream down her face. This isn't how it's supposed to go. Why is it so hard just to articulate your thoughts? Why do you end up pushing everyone away from you? Yuri's mind pounds with internal accusation as she shuts her eyes, unable to face Sayuri or the rest of the world. Monokuma barges in. Did someone say despair? Wait, who's Monokuma? I can imagine someone barging in the door. Doing well. I am playing this game too at the moment. It's great. How are you? Oh, nice. We are playing the same game together. Wait, like you're playing right now, or you just finished it? I'm good too. Thank you. I'm enjoying the side stories so much. I love it so much. Probably more than the main story. Am I gonna get cancelled for saying that? Not right now. Haha. I'm streaming it this evening. Oh, what time is it for you? It's 7 p.m. for me now. 7:20, almost 7:20. But yeah, you should stream it. It's very, very good. I like it. Okay. It's 1:19 p.m. Oh, are you from UK? That's UK timing, right? I mean, Europe timing. Yeah, I think Europe is like 6 hours, 7, 8 hours behind me. But yeah, I highly suggest this. Is so good. You should stream. I will watch if I can make it. That's BST +1, so CET, yes. Actually, I don't know anything about all these BST, CET, but okay, noted. Yeah. Okay, let's continue. She should leave, just escape from here before Monica sees her like this, and before Sayuri tells Monica what she did. But before Yuri can put any strength into her legs, she feels a warm pair of arms gently wrapped around her from behind. Oh, I have to look at this for a while. Oh, that's so. Oh, she's crying. No, so sad. See, my Sayuri is so nice. She always wants to make people happy. Sayuri, best girl. In this chat, we all love Sayuri. In this chat, we all love Sayuri. Yuri so busty. Yeah, but Sayuri is so kind. Doesn't matter if she's not busty. It's okay. Sayuri whispers in a soothing voice. It's okay. It's okay. Overcome with despair, Yuri finds herself unable to protest or pull away from Sayuri's kind gesture. Yuri sniffles, breathing heavily through a clenched throat, trying with all her willpower to control herself. I am a Yuri stan, but I like Sayuri. Literally everyone in my chat likes Yuri. Oh my god, I'm the only one who likes Sayuri. I need to hypnotize you all. In this chat, we all love Sayuri. Repeat after me. In this chat, we all love Sayuri. Okay, I understand. Yuri, no, Sayuri! I understand that the things you're feeling in your head are different from the things you're trying to say. I know that must be what you're feeling right now. I promise I understand that. So, Sayuri, no, you guys! Sayuri! No, Yuri. Everyone loves Yuri too much already. Please give Sayuri some love. It's okay. She can take all my love. It's okay. It's fine. You guys can choose Yuri. Fine. So I'll give you as much time as you need. When you're ready, just tell me your feelings and we'll talk about them together, okay? Yuri sniffles again and nods her head. She gives herself a minute to compose her thoughts, then speaks while steadying her voice. I think that I've gotten so used to people being weirded out by me that it feels like anyone who's nice to me is just doing it out of pity. I'm so horrible with people, so it makes me not want to believe that someone can actually like me for who I am. Yuri pauses, but Sayuri doesn't interrupt. Rather, she waits for Yuri to continue. I got so excited when I joined the literature club. I thought that it was finally my chance to make friends through my interests, because my interests are the only thing that are the only thing I know how to talk about. It's all I have going for me. But then, whenever I catch myself being overly obsessive in front of other people, it feels like I'm making a fool of myself. I hate myself for it. Ultimately, I just want to be treated like a normal person. But how am I supposed to expect that when I can't behave like one? You behave like one, don't worry, Yuri. I just want to learn how to get along with people and stop ruining things for myself. That's all. Yuri finishes her thoughts, feeling more steady after having gotten them out. Sayori, who can feel Yuri's breath rise and fall from underneath her arms, realizes that as well. Thank you for helping me understand you a little bit better. You know, you were so great at helping me while we were reading. So I'll help you with things that you need too. But I feel like I would just be frustrating for you with how much patience I require sometimes. That sounds kind of familiar. I couldn't stop worrying about that while we were reading. I was so afraid you would get frustrated with me, but I would never do that. I did my best to reassure you by mentioning how I have a lot of patience. Yeah, I know, but my irrational fears just won't be quiet sometimes. I'm sure it's the same for you, right? Yeah, irrational fears. Well, you know, there's no way that you could frustrate me because I already like you as the person that you are. I know you said you have a hard time believing that, but I promise that it's true. ... You don't have to be a social person for people to like you. I think you're really considerate in your own way, you know, worrying so much about people's feelings. We are all kind of weird. It's a literature club. But it's the best part that we are all different and have different interests. Like about the book. I'm reading it because I want to, I promise. That's really what I want. That's what I really want. It's a bit of a struggle, but try not to mistake that for me not enjoying it. I mean, we could never discover new things if we didn't try them first, right? I want to learn the reasons that you love it so much, and in the end, if it's not for me, then I can say that I'll be glad that I tried it and learned more about you. I don't understand the sentence, but okay. Plus, you're like super duper smart, and I want that to rub off on me. Yuri fights back a smile at that comment. Already, the heavy atmosphere surrounding her seems to have evaporated through the caress of Sayori's arms. Your hair is so pretty. I always wanted long hair, but I was awful at taking care of it, so I cut it all off. Sounds like me. Yuri's tension relaxes. For once, she feels okay just listening, rather than worrying so much about saying the right thing. Sayori, sensing Yuri's comfort, lets her rest. It must be so difficult for her to feel relaxed around other people. But if the literature club can make it happen, then it's something that she deserves to experience. Well then, based on my understanding of your feelings, I suppose I wouldn't mind if we were to continue reading. That's what I wanted to hear. But we can stop at any time. If you truly don't like it, please be honest about it. I won't be offended. Of course. I'm not gonna judge anything this early on though, so we'll just see what happens. Oh, and it's not good to touch people without their consent first. Oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Oh, you didn't. I mean, I suppose it was kind of nice. I was just saying, I'm back. Monica's back. I haven't seen you at all recently. Sayori trots over to Monica. Ah, she whispers loudly, can I hug you? Sure, Sayori. Sayori wraps her arm around Monica. Oh yeah, Yuri, it might be good to know Sayori can be kind of a hug monster. Ah. Hey, don't call me a monster. Artemis is a monster. If he inherits the kingdom, it could spell disaster. Yuri laughs. Monica, perplexed, look between the two of them, then smiles. Well, I'm glad you've been enjoying your reading so far. The music in the game gets me all emotional and comfy. Yes, and the scenes and the storyline, everything is just perfect. I really like this game, except that I keep reading things wrong because of my dyslexia. So I'm sorry for reading it wrongly so many times. I'm trying. It's like our first real activity as the literature club. About that. Well, you've been so patient with exploring my interests. I think that it would be inconsiderate of me not to return the favor to you and learn about things that you like. Yes. Do you like poetry? Thank you, Daddle Bearchen. Daddle Bearchen. Thank you for the follow. I hope I'm saying your name correctly. Thank you for the follow. How are you? Yuri smiles. Oh, I'm done with the side story. So I have 4 more. Okay, respect part 1. Wait, let me see. Mail. I have mail. Eve Lester. Have a nice weekend. Thanks. Thanks. Pictures. Oh, I unlocked the hugging one, right? Yeah, that's so cute. Music. Okay, side story. Respect part 1. If you slow your reading down a little bit, will that help you love? Okay, let me try. But I will probably be like talking like a tortoise. Okay, let me try. It's been several weeks since the club has officially started. Through their initial setbacks, the 3 club members so far, Monica, Sayuri, and Yuri, have increased their collective bond within the club. Sayuri has partaken in some of Yuri's high fantasy literature, and all 3 of them, led by Sayuri, have taken an interest in poetry. On a day like any other, the 3 find themselves suddenly interrupted by the club room door opening. Wait, is that me? Oh, it's another girl. Oh, it's Natsuki. I totally forgot about her. And in walks a girl none of them have seen before. Hi. Sayuri tugs excitedly at Monica's sleeve. Yuri shifts in her seat and buries her eyes in her book. Oh, she's shy. There's 7 side stories to unlock. Oh, so I've only unlocked 4, is it? So I need to unlock 3 more. I don't know how to unlock the rest. Okay. Are you here for the literature club? Yeah. Yay, that's great. Thanks for stopping by. It's kind of a small club still, so it's really exciting to see new faces. Yeah. Come and sit down somewhere. You can sit next to my desk. I think I have to maybe use my mouse cursor to read. Maybe that will help me. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet, so I'm not going to spoil myself. It was nice to see you. Bye bye. Okay, it's okay, no problem. Thank you for coming. Have a great stream later on in the evening. Sayuri prances over to her desk and presses her palms onto it. Oh, and Yuri can make you some tea. Yuri looks up at Sayuri in protest for having drawn attention to her. Natsuki silently glances between everyone, then sits down next to Sayuri. Monica follows by sitting nearby. The sudden gathering prompts Yuri to stand up, deciding that standing in the corner and making tea doesn't sound so bad after all. You have to write perfect poems for each girl. The seventh story is unlocked by just playing the 6 other stories, so you need to unlock 2 with perfect poems probably. Okay, so I have to redo the main story, the poem part. Okay, I will do it off stream and probably finish the other stories another day after I unlocked it. Okay, thank you for telling me. Make the world cute. Also cute name if I haven't told you I like your name. Okay, then how about we all introduce ourselves? Okay, well, I'm Monica. I'm the one who started the club. I was originally in the debate club, but I really wanted to do something I felt more passionate about, if that makes sense. So I started the literature club as a way for people to express themselves through writing or reading or whatever other kind of literature. You know, I figured it was a club. You have that vibe. I have what vibe? Oh, you know, like, never mind. I'm not gonna judge people I just met like that. Very adult-like of you. I always judge people so hard. Oh, no you don't, Sayori. Yes, she does. Sayori deadpan voice carries across the room. Natsuki giggles. I'm Sayori. I just like learning about everyone and making friends. Oh, and I also like poetry. Oh yeah? Very adult-like of you. I'm an adult. The sound of Yuri's electric kettle steaming up fills the room. Oh, that's Yuri. Sayori lowers her voice. She's kinda shy, but she's really nice and super smart. She likes big fantasy books and tea, and I love her. Well, I guess that leaves me then. I'm Natsuki. I like listening to music and hanging out downtown and stuff. And my favorite ice cream flavor is strawberry. Same as your hair color, strawberry. Thank you for the pet. Hey pet. Ooh, let's get ice cream. My favorite flavor is probably cookie dough or maybe chocolate. It's cookie dough. Same as me, Sayori. That I like her even more now. And Monica's is probably vanilla. What the heck? I take way too many online quizzes. The ice cream ones are always accurate. What's Yuri's favorite? Natsuki shrugs. Probably green tea. I'm just joking. I have no idea for Yuri. Still, it's pretty chill here. Do you just like hang out or do you actually do club stuff? Or do you actually do club stuff? Well, we do club stuff too. It just hasn't been very structured yet. Since we only have like 3 members, so we kinda just loosely spend our time doing the stuff we like. But I keep thinking it's about time we start with like some more structured club activities. It's been a while by now since I started the club, so yeah. Well, with that being said, what kind of literature are you into, Natsuki? Anything you'd like the club to get into? Well, I guess I'm literature. Well, I like manga. Manga? Hey, why did you say it like that? I wanna read manga in the club. Wait, hold on a sec. That sounds so great. Like, after all I've been doing all this, Yuri returns to the desk with a tray of teacups, which she sets down on an empty desk. After all of the deep and immersed reading I've been doing, I wouldn't mind doing something a little more simple. Manga isn't simple. If you think that, you just don't understand the nuance. I didn't mean simple like that. Well, anyway, putting manga aside, is there any other kind of literature that you're interested in? Well, not really. In that case, have you considered the anime club? Are you serious? I'm not gonna join the anime club. It's full of weird guys. Come on, is it that big of a deal? Manga is literature, right? I guess if you consider the literal definition of literature, then technically, I get it. Look, I'll do whatever club activities you want. Can I please just join? I won't bother anyone. If I can just like keep my manga here and hang out after school, I'll do literally whatever you want me to do. That's fine, right? ... Yeah, I guess there's nothing wrong with that. Oh my god, thank you. You're the best. I have the most of it crammed into my locker, so I'm going to start getting it, okay? Natsuki stands up. Need some help? Nah, I got it. I don't want you to see my locker. If you say so, but there's no way it's worse than mine. I hope we never find out then. Natsuki exits the club room, leaving everyone in silence, save for the sound of Yuri sipping her tea. Oh, I'm such a pushover. Hey, it's not that bad. Natsuki seems like a lot of fun. Feel free to whisper me if you get stuck off stream. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the offer. I don't know why I can read chat properly, but when I read text in the game, I can't read it properly. Okay. Maybe, but I mean, she has like no actual interest in literature, you know? And that's normally fine, but she said she would participate in club activities like it's some kind of obligation. Her tea is going to get cold. Yeah. Wait, that's not related. Well, I think everyone deserves a chance, especially if we can bring her happiness. Besides, maybe she'll take a liking to literature. Are you sure you don't just want to read her manga, Sayori? Hey, who do you think I am? Sorry, I didn't mean that. I just feel really uneasy about this. Do you have any opinion, Yuri? Not particularly. She said she wasn't going to bother anyone, that includes me, so does that mean I bother you? No, you're a pleasure to be around. I was just fishing for a compliment. I know, but still, I really think we should give her a chance. Yeah, alright. Posture check? Okay. But I really am gonna start enforcing club activities. I'm willing to cooperate. Suddenly, the three of them hear a thump against the door. What was that? Sayuri stands up and walks over to the door, then opens it. What's this sound? Thank you. Carrying 3 boxes of what is presumably manga, Natsuki grunts and wobbles inside before slowly bending over and dropping the stack onto the floor as gently as she can. That's quite a collection. Sayuri giggles in excitement while catching her breath. Natsuki replies, There's still 1 more box. I can put them away myself. I know how to organize them. Monica anxiously glances between Sayuri and Yuri. Is this really okay for the club? Maybe it's what she needs to really kick the club into gear before everyone gets too complacent. It seems like things are finally going to start getting more serious. Wait, okay, I thought it's the end. At the next club meeting, Monica is the first to arrive. But ever since Natsuki joined, she feels a lot less relaxed. Why am I so nervous? Monica paces, trying to figure out her feelings. Natsuki said she wasn't going to bother anyone, so why does it feel like the atmosphere has changed so much? While Monica thinks, the club door opens, revealing Natsuki carrying a box. ... Monica forces a smile as Natsuki makes her way to the closet. Natsuki forces one in return. Awkward. Need help? No, I got it. Monica awkwardly tries to start some kind of conversation but fails. Curiously, she peeks into the closet where Natsuki is stashing all of her manga. Once dull with school supplies, the shelves are now vibrant with bright colors and cute-looking artwork. You know, the top shelf is pretty empty. Maybe we could keep it up there? I can't reach up there. That would be so inconvenient. Yeah, but... Monica sighs. The teachers are going to ask what all this manga is doing in here, and I have to tell them it's for the literature club. So... ... Monica backs off and slumps into her desk. With this kind of tension, Natsuki is annoying for me, I don't know why. With this kind of tension, it feels like the relaxed atmosphere accumulated over the past few weeks is being sucked right out of the room. Yeah, Natsuki. Good afternoon. Sayuri spins into the club room. Oh, I see someone's in a good mood. Yeah, because I have this. Sayuri brandishes a cookie wrapped in plastic. I found some money and got a cookie. Ooh, that looks so pretty. As Sayuri trots over to the closet, the colorful shells catch her eye. Which one do I start with? Well, you can start by giving me a bite of that cookie. No way! I saved up all my luck to find that money. If you want entry into my kingdom, you need to pay the tax, peasant. Boo! Defeated, Sayuri unwraps her cookie and breaks off a piece for Natsuki. Then Yuri walks silently into the club room. Monica glances at her with pleading eye. Yuri returns a quick nod of understanding. Well, everyone's here now. Despite the club only having one more person than before, it somehow feels twice as lively. Okay, so I think today we should go over some potential club activities and see which one we want to do first. We have 4 members now, so it would be great if we found some stuff to do as a group. Does that sound good to everyone? I agree. Okay, so I have some ideas on my own, but I want to hear your ideas too. Well, I've been having a lot of fun learning about everyone else's interests. Maybe we can give each person a day to share their favorite kind of literature with someone else? Well, maybe. Something tells me that Monica glances at Yuri and Natsuki, who both appears very unwillingly to even consider each other's interests. Maybe we can try to come up with something that everyone can enjoy equally? You know, like we all vote on a book to read or something like that? I think we should all collectively try to expand our interests rather than just stick to the things we are familiar with. Why does it feel like I'm being targeted here? Natsuki, didn't you say that you would go along with whatever the club wanted you to do? Or wanted to do? Well, yeah, but that doesn't make it okay for you to ignore everyone else's preferences. I like Sayuri's suggestion. Yeah, me too. Yeah, but Monica's voice trails off. Although she let Natsuki join the club, Monica finds it incredibly difficult to relent to her demands. If Natsuki doesn't respect the club, why should Monica have to yield to Natsuki's opinion on anything that is true? You are the president. Natsuki, are you sure that you don't have any other literature interests you could share with the club? I swear I don't mind if you keep your manga in here, but Natsuki cuts Monica off by suddenly standing up. Well, it's obvious that I'm not wanted here, so I'm just going to leave. But I really would have appreciated you being more upfront about it. Okay, I think you're kind of jumping to conclusion here, but you're free to do whatever you want. ... Natsuki shoots Monica a quick glare before walking straight out of the room. ... Oh no! Sayuri runs after her, leaving just Monica and Yuri. For the second time today, Monica slumps down into a desk. Why am I being such a jerk? No, she's a jerk. She's making me feel this way. Monica looks up at Yuri seeking affirmation. Yuri looks away. She probably just went around looking for the smallest club she could find so that she doesn't have to participate. How does she expect me to give her respect when she has no respect for the club? Am I wrong, Yuri? I'm not good at these things. Monica sighs. Me neither. I just have no idea what to do. I don't want to hurt anyone, but I feel like it's not wrong to enforce the club and a vision. That is true. Nothing wrong with that, Monica. You know, like people should join because they want to express their passion for literature or at least develop it. So maybe she's not a good fit for the club after all. Monica sits in silence, afraid to accept her tentative conclusion. Yuri looks tense, but she doesn't seem to want to add anything. You can go back to reading. I know this doesn't concern you. It does. It does? How? Well, I just can't comfortably read in an atmosphere where the peace has been disturbed. Oh. Well, great. I'm just ruining the whole club then. That's not an accurate conclusion to make. I know, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of voicing my frustration and I guess guilt. It's like my frustration wants to blame her, but my guilt wants to blame me. Why is it the hardest to be rational during the times you need it the most? I don't think you're being irrational. I think Natsuki is. She has no authority to walk in here and make demands of the club. Your club. Something as ridiculous as manga has no place here. The fact that you're even storing it for her should make her completely indebted to you. Well, you're right, but I don't know. Isn't it kind of harsh to say things like it's ridiculous and has no place here? Do you not feel the same way? You've been doing everything you can to avoid associating the club with it. So I assumed you felt the same way about it. That's not true. While recalling her confrontations with Natsuki, a realization starts to set in. You may be right. I mean, if it was anything besides manga, would I really be acting like this? Maybe I've just been convincing myself that it has nothing to do with the manga. I'm really upset I would let myself do that. Good morning, Tasha. Good morning, Kuma. How are you? I hope you slept well. You wake up really early. Very nice. Good morning, Tasha. Hello, it's 7:50 p.m. for you. I just woke up still in bed. Okay. Sleep more if you need to, if you're able to. Okay, with a sigh, Monica walks over to the closet. She finds herself staring at the colorful shelves. It's just, this really wasn't what I had in mind for a club about literature. There shouldn't be anything wrong with that. Monica starts defending her position once again. It's a complicated issue that Monica had failed to consider before now. Where is the line even drawn at what's considered literature? Lost in thought, she reaches into one of the larger book sets and pulls out a volume, inspecting it for no particular reason. The cover features 4 girls striking cute and exaggerated poses, all dressed in short skirts. Yeah, I mean, amused by the absurdity of the cover, Monica opens the book. Oh, wait. Is that yeah, I did balance, right? Did I do balance 1? I forgot where I stopped at. Exit DDLC. Which one was that? The side story, was it Disrespect? Let me see. Oh, I clicked the wrong one. So it's this, right? Sorry, hold on. Let me just make sure. Side stories, respect, part 1, part 2. Let me see. I think I did part 1. I just did part 1. Yeah, okay. This was the one that I did. Okay. So I'm supposed to do part 2. Okay. My brain, side stories, part 2. Respect, part 2. Okay. This sucks. Why is Monica such a jerk? She should be grateful that I even joined her stupid club. It's not like she can find any members. Monica's usually really nice. She cares so much about everyone in the club being happy. Yeah, right. Well, she usually does. Maybe when she's not busy being so judgmental. So what if I'm into manga? Why can't just one person accept that instead of being so condescending about it? I accept it. I think it's cute. Oh, come on, that's condescending too. I'm sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I just want to support you. Natsuki sighs. I know, thanks. It just really sucks. Do you want me to talk to Monica? I don't know. It's not like it's gonna change her opinion of me. Like, even if you were to convince her to back off, that wouldn't suddenly make me feel like I'm actually welcomed in the club. I should just find another club. Wait, you don't have to do that. We can figure this out, please? I mean, I'm the vice president, or at least I think I am. I don't want you to leave. Everyone deserves to feel welcome and to be happy. So, I want to make that happen. For you. ... I was wondering, what was the reason that you decided to join the literature club? Well, Natsuki hesitates. It's kind of dumb. Aw, don't say that. There's no such thing as dumb reasons when everyone is welcome. I wasn't welcome. You were to me. So... ... Just don't tell anyone, okay? Especially Monica, I promise. Natsuki sighs. I'm just tired of everyone judging me all the time. I can't enjoy any of the stuff I'm into without people making snotty comments about it. Not that I care about what anyone else thinks, but you know, the signs for the literature club said that you can be yourself or whatever. So I decided it was at least worth a shot. But that was a lie apparently. Natsuki dejectedly kicks the toe of her shoe against the wall. Oh, and I like writing too. Really? How come you didn't say that to Monica? Because she was being so judgmental that I didn't just want to tell her something she wanted to hear. She didn't deserve that kind of satisfaction. And if she knew I was into writing, then she would just be like everyone else and try to push me away from manga in favor of the more mature thing. The two of them remain silent for a while. Sayori understands that it's out of the question for Natsuki to return to the club room for today, at least. Or for today, at least. But Natsuki has a reason for wanting to join the club just like everyone else. It's part of the club vision to be it's part of the club vision for her to be welcome. You deserve to express yourself as much as everyone else does. That's supposed to be what the club is for. So I'm going to do everything I can to fix this. I promise. It's lunchtime the next day. The cafeteria and hallways are bustling with students rushing to meet with their friends and make the most out of their limited break time. Where could she be? Among them is Monica, who always eats lunch in her classroom, but she has some additional business today. Fearing Natsuki would avoid coming to the club, Monica decided to try to find her during lunch so that she could make amends. After searching for an extensive time, Monica finally spots her. Despite her short stature, Natsuki's bright hair helps her stand out from the crowd. Oh gosh. Suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Actually, let me change my cursor, the color. It's pink, I can't see it properly. Let's use a darker color. Let's use brown. Okay, yeah, brown looks better. Hey Tasha, hi Natsumi, how are you? Do you sleep well? So many weird words, yeah. Okay, suddenly feeling awkward, Monica is afraid to get closer. Natsuki is with some friends whom Monica doesn't recognize, and they are all energetically chatting together. It would be really tactless to just interrupt them. Oh yeah, did you end up joining the literature club or what? Huh? Of course I joined. Why wouldn't I? Ha! I told you she would join. Come on. You know she only joined because you wouldn't stop giving her crap about the anime club. I told you, I never wanted to join that stupid club. Oh, sure. Well, you have to give her some credit for at least making an effort to finally pass that trash. True. Well, congrats on finally graduating middle school, Natsuki. We are proud of you. Shut up, just let me do my thing. I'm just joking. You know we love you. Yeah, once the literature club makes you a famous writer, we'll be the first ones to buy your book. What, you're gonna buy her smarty fan fiction? Well, obviously, I want a signed copy. That was like years ago. You don't think I've outgrown it? You don't think I've grown out of it by now? I told you I was joking. Besides, it's a good reminder of how far you've come since then. Not to mention you couldn't have done it without us. That gives us a pass to joke about it. Yeah, sure. They grow up so fast. It brings a tear to my eye. Natsuki suddenly glances in Monika's direction, prompting Monika to quickly turn away and distance herself. I'm good. You? I'm good too. Thank you for asking. How was your sleep? Sorry I'm late. No problem. It's okay. We finished we finished 2 side stories, I think. Yeah, part 1 and part 2. I think this is the 3rd one if I'm not wrong. Okay. Yes, so many Yuri. It was good. I'm glad it was good. What the heck? That was horrible. I should have said something to defend her. Why do I have to be so conflict avoidant? Not that I deserve to say anything. I'm hardly better than them after the way I treated her. Ugh, I'm so awful. I'm not doing anything right. Yuri uwu. No, Sayori uwu. After school ends, Monika distractedly makes her way to the club room. She finds Yuri already inside, eyes on a book as usual. Monika picks a desk and slumps into it, something she seems to be doing rather often lately. Yuri, I don't think I can be club president. I suck at handling anything that doesn't go like exactly my way. Perfectionist problems. Yuri looks up from her book. It's like the literature club is a place where you get to express yourself, unless it's in a way that I don't like. I'm so mad at myself. And I'm especially mad that I didn't have the self-reflection skills to realize what I was doing. So much for maturity. I'ma get shower, but I'll still be listening. Okay, have a good shower, Natsumi. Sorry, I really shouldn't be complaining out loud like this. There's just like a lot on my mind. No. I enjoy listening. Really? Why? Yuri shrugs. It just makes me feel nice. Oh, well, okay. I guess I'll just continue then. Yuri nods. Yeah. Natsuki has kind of a blunt attitude, you know? It makes me feel like she wasn't taking the club seriously. I couldn't even figure out why she wanted to join. I saw her friends talking to her in the hallway during lunch, and they were just so mean to her, telling her to grow up and stuff like that, that the literature club would help her grow out of her manga. It just made me so mad, like, just let her enjoy it. It makes her happy. Why are you trying to take that away from her? And when I had that thought, it was when I came to the realization that I was kind of doing the same thing, just in a roundabout way. I should have made her feel good about being passionate about something, but I just dismissed it. No, I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it. I was actually trying to avoid acknowledging it at all. Yes. Hello, Freshly Pie. How are you? Thank you for coming. I even did that with you, Yuri, when you first joined the club. You did? Yeah, I remember. Fantasy isn't really my thing, so I was kind of trying to dismiss it, but then Sayuri jumped in and took over the conversation. I should have reflected on that, but I didn't, because I just let Sayuri handle it instead. And now I'm repeating the same mistake, except I really hurt someone this time. I'm good, just recovering from a very busy weekend. How are you? I'm good that you're doing good. I am doing good too. I'm hungry though. I have not eaten. I only eat a little bit before I started the stream. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing good. Monica shakes her head. I'm so tired of being afraid of things I'm not comfortable with. It's so stupid. Like, I can just picture how much joy it will bring Natsuki if I let her share her passion a little. I'm so angry that her friends were treating her like that. I'm going to get them back for it. Get them back? Yeah. I'll get them back by making sure that this literature club that Natsuki wants. That this is the literature club that Natsuki wants, not the one that they want. Suddenly, Sayuri bursts through. Now, every time I read names, I have to pause in case I say it wrongly. Suddenly, Sayuri bursts through the door, making Monica and Yuri jump. With a rare stunned face, she marches over to Monica's desk and sits down next to her. I'm having an intervention. I can do that because I'm vice president. Is this about Natsuki? Yes. Yeah, I know. I messed up. I'm super sorry. I was just talking to Yuri about it. Really? I was so dismissive of her passion that she felt threatened and probably just unwelcome. Literally the opposite of what the literature club is supposed to be. I really need to make it up to her. Oh, yay, I did it! Thanks for the intervention, Sayori. I'm glad we're on the same page. Friendship wins again. So how do you want to make it up to her? I have a plan. Sayori, do you know if Natsuki is coming to the club meeting today? I don't think she is. I see. Monica was afraid of that. Not because of her plan, but because she's facing the consequences of the damage that she's inadvertently caused. But the only way to do the right thing is to face it head on. It's so easy to just duck away from conflict and wait for it to blow over, but that's enough. To truly respect someone's feelings after you've hurt them is to face them and admit your wrongdoing. Not the wrongdoing of mismanaging the club, but the wrongdoing of disrespecting Natsuki's feelings. Okay, do you think you can get her to come to the meeting tomorrow? I can do that. Okay, awesome. Yuri, you don't have to worry about anything, but thank you for being my friend. You're such a good listener. Fidgeting with her hair, Yuri turns away to hide a smile. Well, I guess for today is going to be a pretty quiet club meeting. I'm going to step out for a bit. Is that okay? Yeah, I'm just gonna read with Yuri. Hey, is this one of Natsuki's books? How come it's out here? Sayuri picks up a manga that was resting on an adjacent desk. Oh, that? Natsuki probably just left it out by accident. But I thought she hasn't been coming to the club. Monica's been okay, Yuri. I'm sure it was just someone else who was using this classroom then, okay? ... Monica smiles at them both. Then with a wave she exits the club room. What was that? I really shouldn't have left that out. If Sayuri catches on, she'll definitely tell Natsuki, and that would get really awkward. What?
Now, I wonder if there's a keyboard I could borrow from that music room. The music room, not that. The music room. Piano? Wait, you can't bring a piano around. The time for the next club meeting has already arrived. Monica and Yuri are first to arrive. I'm so worried. Do you think Sayuri is going to be able to bring Natsuki? Yes. How do you know? ... Well, she's Sayuri. You know, you're right. Time slowly passes. Monica sits, then stands up to pace around, then sits again. Yuri's eyes don't move from her book. Then the door finally opens. Sayuri marches inside. Beside her, Natsuki shuffles inside, nervously looking around the room. We are here! Welcome back! Monica, the club president, stands up and greets them with a smile. Sayuri picks a desk and takes a seat. Natsuki sits closely next to her. Looking back and forth between the club members, Monica is struck with a nostalgic feeling. She would stand at the front of the club room just like this, struggling to picture just who may eventually be sitting before her. Aww. But imagination was never enough to predict just how unique and diverse each member would be. Each with her own struggles, her own reasons for seeking the vision that Monica had admittedly so vaguely advertised, seeking trust, understanding, respect, and new lessons what new lessons will the future hold for the literature club? Realizing she's getting ahead of herself, Monica takes a deep breath and returns to the present. Okay everyone, the literature club is starting. We have an activity planned for today. Monica turns around to face the chalkboard. On it she writes manga in big letters. Today we are going to learn from an expert about a unique form of literature, manga. Oh come on! Isn't this kind of forced? I know you don't actually want to do this, so just... Monica shakes her head. Natsuki, this is the hardest part. After making it this far, it would be so easy to just smile and move on. But that's not enough. Not this time. I'm sorry. It was wrong of me not to take you seriously when you were kind enough to show interest in my club. I thought about it. I realized how biased I was against manga. It caused me to disrespect you, and I'm sorry. But I think you deserve to be able to share your passion with us. So, can I make it up to you? Well, thanks, but I know you're only doing this because Sayuri told you to. Wait, that's not true. Monica planned this all by herself. I didn't even get a chance to talk to her. I was witness to that as well. This is the literature club. The literature club is a place where everyone gets to be themselves. We all have our own interests and our differences. It's my vision to let us freely express that. And it's my goal to respect everyone for them. So, I just want to learn about the thing that makes you happy. I think that you deserve to share that joy as much as everyone else does. Is that okay? Natsuki looks away and hesitates. But it's really dumb, the stuff I'm into. Monica smiles. She kneels in front of Natsuki's desk, looking her straight in the eye. If you like it, then it's not dumb. Oh, except for me. Sayuri, you're not dumb either. What the heck? You guys are so weird. Fine, I'll show you some of my manga, only because you admitted that it's literature after all. Natsuki stands up. Oh yeah, I didn't say this before, but I'm actually into writing too. I'm kind of a pro. Stretch, okay, stretch. Wait, did I already stretch? Okay, but I didn't want you to like me just for that. Stretch again. Okay, my back. Oh, my back. I've been hunching back. I need to sit up straight. Okay. Wow, really? I really did have you all wrong, Natsuki. Yeah, whatever. Today's not about that anyway, right? It's about manga, so I hope you're ready. Posture check. Okay, posture check. A week has passed since Natsuki returned to the literature club. Since then, the club activities have been in full swing. Each club member have received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Hydrate, hydrate, okay. I have to take two mouthful. As another meeting draws to a close, Monika approaches Natsuki on the way out. Natsuki, are you in a hurry home or anything? Me? Not particularly. Why? Oh, there was just something that I wanted to show you if you had a few minutes. Sure, what is it? It's not in here. Can you follow me to the music room? The music room? Why? Well, you'll see. You know, I was thinking back. Wow, wait, the music room is so pretty. I like this whatever this is on the walls. When the club was just me and Sayori, we would talk about how we envisioned the club to turn out. We cared a lot about it being a place where people could express themselves. Yeah, so pretty like Yuri and Sayori. And she said something strange to me. She said that I was trying to make the club that I needed myself more than anyone. But I think it wasn't until you joined that I fully understood that. Because it really taught me a lot about myself, like things that I was probably always too stubborn to admit. Oh, come on, you can't mean that. I didn't even do anything. I just brought a bunch of manga and then I got fussy when I didn't have my way. It was really stupid of me to make such a big deal out of it. No, honestly, I needed it. If you didn't express that you were hurt, I would never have realized that I did something wrong. No, so pretty like Tasha. Eee. Oh, I mean, thank you. My friends say I have to accept it instead of saying no. You just used colors to compare with Tasha. Yeah, it's fine, it's okay. Besides, your feelings are valid. They deserve to be heard and respected. ... It's just really hard to feel that way sometimes. You know, like I really shouldn't care about what other people think in the first place. But when you're just criticized by everyone around you for being a certain way, it can get really hard to just brush it off. And it makes me start to feel like I'm the problem, like I'm not doing enough to please everyone else. Am I being too entitled if I just want people to like me without me having to hide a bunch of stuff about myself? No, Natsuki, no. I don't think I am. Yes. Okay, to be honest, my neck cut out. I just seen what you type. I just wish that sometimes people would try to appreciate me for who I actually am. As Monika listens, she recalls vividly how Natsuki friends were treating her and how naturally they did so. How long has she been fighting against that, refusing to change for others? I could only wish I was as strong as you are, Natsuki. You're so honest with yourself. I'm always trying to come off as perfect for other people. Anytime there's a hint of contention, I just crumble. Contention? But it's thanks to you that I really started thinking about this stuff. You really inspired me to start working on it. But like I said, I didn't even do anything. You were just being yourself. That's all you needed to do. Also, there's something else. Monika takes a breath. The thing is, I might have read a little bit of your manga. What? You? What the heck? Why didn't you tell me? I'm sorry. I think I just felt like kind of embarrassed to admit it after I gave you such a hard time about it. I can't believe you of all people were reading manga behind my back. That's so funny. Yeah, well, I just flipped through one of them out of curiosity, but I ended up reading a whole bunch of it. But I mean, one of the characters was in a literature club. What are the chances, right? You were reading Perfect Girls? Perfect Girls? Wow, you have good taste. Just one volume? And I kind of just picked it out randomly. Well, you have good intuition then. You have to tell me all your favorite parts. Well, I think it was some kind of weird fate, because the character isn't just in a literature club, she also plays piano. It's just weird because I've always wanted to learn piano. She was like the perfect person that I always wish I was. If I just did what I wanted instead of always second guessing myself. Monica walks over to the piano and sits down. Wow. I gotta go. Sorry I couldn't stay long. Hopefully you still on when I get back. If not, have a great stream. Okay, no problem. Thank you for coming. I might be ending after this this story, so don't worry, you won't be missing out a lot. I will continue tomorrow so that I won't finish this game so fast, because I don't want to finish it too fast. I always felt like I should only share the absolute best parts of myself, the parts that will impress people or make them like me more. But after you joined the club, I've really realized how self-destructive that mentality is. We share things because we want to express ourselves. Sharing experience allows us to share emotions. And I just felt like I wanted to show you this, because if it wasn't for you, I would have never started playing. Hey, I think the credit for that one goes to Perfect Girls, not me. No. Well, maybe it's true that Perfect Girls put the thought into my head, but it was still you who inspired me to keep practicing every day. Every day? Because you just make me feel like you make me feel like if I wanted to do something, I should just do it. I mean, I still haven't practiced. I still haven't been practicing for very long, and I'm really not any good at it, like at all. But I wrote a song for the club, and I worked really hard on it. It doesn't have any words or anything, but yeah. Well, yeah. Is that the piano she's playing? Let's all listen. Nice, nice. The drawing is so nice. Wow, after looking at the side stories, I might like Monica and Sayuri the best. They are so nice and cute and kind. But the main game, Monica, is weird. Not weird, scary. Dan got headache, then go rest first. Okay, rest well, don't worry. Thank you for coming. Okay, bye bye Natsumi. I love listening to piano. So soothing. Ouch, I hit myself. Wow, all of you appear in front of me. Panic. Hello, make the world Q, you're still here. Thank you for staying so long. Oh, there's even what is that? Mattress on the floor. It looks so nice. I love this room. Why I wish the whole game is in this room. It's so nice. That's all. That was so good. It was? Yeah, are you kidding? You're like already a pro. Not even close. Does that song have a name? You said it was about the club, so yeah, it's called My Song, Your Note, because everyone brings something so unique to the club. It's completely different from how I first imagined it, I think. But I was like such a selfish perfectionist. It shouldn't be about me, it should be about everyone. And it's all of you who helped shape the club into what it is. I would never change that. Well, I think that's really thoughtful and kind of flattering. I kind of feel like I don't deserve this much validation. Yeah. I wasn't exactly very patient either when I first joined the club. It makes me feel like I should probably apologize too. I think I was just really fed up with a lot of things and I got frustrated after not getting my way in the club. So yeah, I really didn't mean to take it out on you. I was being really immature. If you get my stubborn butt to apologize, I guess you're doing something right. It's fine. I'm past it too. I think we are already even. But it's really sweet. Someone messaged me. Okay. But it's really sweet that you were thinking about it. It takes a lot of maturity to reflect on that kind of thing. Well, I wonder who I got it from. Oh, never mind. Well, anyway, we are even as long as you let me keep my manga in the club room. You did admit that it's a form of literature. You totally can't take that back now. You got me. The closet's all yours. I'll tell you what, I'll bring in a little something for the club tomorrow. I want to do something nice in return. What kind of little something? Oh, you'll see. But I don't think you'll be disappointed. Okay, now I start to like Natsuki. The next club meeting ends up being a particularly tasty one. She brought cupcakes. That's all. Okay, I'm not gonna read. Wait. I will read next time. I'm a bit lazy now. Pictures, music. Is her piano song on here? What is it called? My Song, Your Note. And I can play it next time when I want to listen to it. Okay, I think that will be all for today. I'm going to stop for today. 3 hours 15 minutes. Nice. I'm glad I managed to do it for 3 hours. I will continue the rest of the side stories either tomorrow or sometime this week. Yes. I have to unlock the perfect poems for the girls first. So yeah, I will do that off stream. If I don't manage to finish it by today, I will play another game tomorrow. Okay, thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for all the follows. Thank you for all the bits. Thank you everyone for coming and all everyone who looked. Thank you so much. I will see you guys tomorrow at I think I'm starting at 6 p.m. tomorrow. Let me see. I forgot my schedule because I changed up my schedule this week. I usually stream in the morning, but this week I will be streaming in the afternoon. Yeah, I will be streaming at 6 p.m. If you don't know the timing for your time zone, you can scroll down to my panels and I have the schedule there so you can see what time it will be for you. Yes. OvO, you should only have 2 girls left to do. Okay. I think it's probably Yuri. Oh, maybe Natsuki and Sayori. I think it's those 2 that I didn't get perfect, but okay, I will do them probably by today or tomorrow. Goodbye, Skurzinski. Yeah, Skurzinski. Thank you for coming, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. Sorry for saying your name wrongly so many times. Thank you, everyone. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.